When was the last time you were so scared about the direction your country was heading, so ticked off at what Washington, D.C. was doing, that if you could, you'd kick them all out, Republican and Democrat, and start over? When was the last time you took part in a revolution? A year ago, I announced I was running for Congress because I felt like I was losing my country. A year later, we all feel that way. Washington, D.C. has stopped listening to us. They have no idea what we're going through, and they're spending money we don't have at a pace which is going to bankrupt future generations. We've had it. Republican, Independent, or Democrat, throw your party affiliation out the window this year. We've had it. You know, there's a lot of clutter and a lot of white noise in a political campaign. We know the Democrats have been told not to talk about their votes for Obamacare, cap and trade, the stimulus, and the many bailouts. Instead, they've been told to attack their opponents. I don't know about you, but it doesn't sit well with me that incumbents like my opponent, Melissa Bean, won't talk about the real issues. You're trying to make an informed decision about what matters to you and your family, and they won't even defend their votes. What does that say? This is not just an election. It's a revolution to stop this unbearable burden of debt we're placing on our kids and our grandkids and regain our freedom. Choose which side you're on. It comes down to this. Do you like what your government's been doing? And are you happy with the amount of money they've been spending the past 2 years? If you say yes, then keep the Democrats in power. If you say no, and you want to put the brakes on this craziness, then put the Republicans in charge of Congress. If you don't quite have faith in the Republicans, I understand. But they're the only hope we've got right now. If we Republicans don't do what we have to do next year, then this revolution's going to keep right on growing, and we'll get our butts tossed out of power. When was the last time you took part in a revolution? This is the year to do it. Don't let incumbents insult us this year. Not this year, by talking about the little stuff and the personal stuff. Demand that they defend their votes on Obamacare and the stimulus. Insist that they explain why unemployment and foreclosures are still on the rise. Make them talk about the issues. We have to stop this spending. There's way too much at stake. I'm Joe Walsh. I'm running for Congress, and I know what side I'm on. Thanks for your time. Let's take our country back. And I'll see you on the campaign trail.